there's a guy working on the water main for our house right now. That's why I'm not in my office, and I'm here in my living room, and it is hot, like really hot, kind of like Avengers Infinity War. What is going on, Draw It To crew? Ramney here with a brand new drawing tutorial video for you guys, and this time we are going to be drawing the Hulk as he appears in Avengers Infinity War. Actually, as he appears in like the past couple of MCU movies starring Mark Ruffalo, because it's essentially the same look, ripped pants, no shirt. That's the Hulk. So that's what we are going to be drawing today. If you guys are new and just stumbled upon this channel, welcome. Here in this channel, I help you develop your drawing skills by showing you how to draw your favorite characters from comic books, movies, television shows, video games, etc., etc. So if you guys like what you see, definitely hit that subscribe button down below and also that notification bell so that you are notified anytime I upload a brand new tutorial video. And you guys are just going to keep watching me sweat my butt off here because like I think it is 33 or 34 degrees plus the heat index, so it makes it about 41, and it's really humid right now. So geez. So you guys, I saw Infinity War last night and I was blown away by what I saw. In terms of the Hulk, he does appear in the movie quite a bit, but not the way that the trailers portray. The trailers are a little bit misleading. They did it on purpose just to hide a little bit of something about the Hulk. So that's all I'm going to say. I'm not going to spoil anything, and I hope you guys don't spoil anything. If you guys have seen the movie, don't spoil anything in the comments below as well. Anyway, I'm sure you guys are ready to draw the Hulk. Here are the tools that you will need. You will need a pencil, an eraser, any type of white paper, and black ink pens with different size nibs for inking. As you guys are watching this tutorial, keep in mind 3 things. Number 1, if I'm going too fast, feel free to pause the video or hit that speed button down at the bottom right of the video so that you can slow down the speed of the video. Number 2, there's some details that I omitted. Feel free to add those details back if you want to. Add less detail if you need to as well. Do whatever you want with your drawings. And number 3, if your drawings look nothing like Mark Ruffalo or nothing like my drawings, that is completely fine as well. Having said all of that, you guys, let's get right to the tutorial video. Alright you guys, so to get started with our Hulk, our Mark Ruffalo Hulk tutorial, I've got my paper in landscape mode, and we're going to be drawing the Hulk pretty much up to just mid-thigh here. So let's go ahead and get started. I'm going to first start by drawing a circle right in the middle of my page here. I'm going to leave a little bit of room here at the top for the hair, and just a circle like this. Okay, from the circle I'm going to draw a line going down. That's going to be the jawline, side of the face actually. Jaw, and then the chin, a very square chin. Okay, there you go. After this, I'm going to draw a curve, kind of here and here, and just like this. This is kind of the arch that his back creates behind him. So there you go. That's good. Okay, I'm going to leave the trapezius muscle kind of goes over here and here. So I'm just going to leave those marks right there because that's where I'm actually going to start drawing another circle. And I want this circle to be about the size of the head here. So, but instead of a circle, I'm actually going to draw it in a more like an egg shape right here anyway. Okay, sorry, I don't mean for this to be the size of the head. I want it to be the size of the circle in the head there, about the same. Okay, and same thing on this side. Now this one is more of a heart shape. So it sort of creates this cool heart shape. There you go. Now, I think we're okay. Try to make sure that they're about even in size, and we just adjust this and we're good. Okay, now let's draw from here. I'm going to draw a curve, goes below the chin and to the other side. That is going to be the top of the chest here. Okay, and then beneath right here, I'm going to go from here all the way here. This is going to be the bottom of the chest. And it's not going to look like this. This is just a rough line. So, you know, keep it light. Don't draw it in too thick, okay, and too dark. I'm going to draw a line going down now. And this is the center of the body there. Okay, right here, I'm going to draw curved lines going in. And these are called the latissimus muscles. That's the thing that gives superheroes the V shape. Okay, and then from here, kind of just going to draw a line going down and a line going down over here, and that's going to be the waistline that the Hulk is going to have. So right here and here. All right. You don't need this line to be too long or this. This is a good size. Now I'm going to go from here. I'm going to bottom out on the left side, and I'm going to start making my way up like this, because what's going to happen is we're going to be drawing this thigh, his left thigh going forward, and this thigh going back. So kind of just works out that that's what the belt line looks like. Okay. All right. Let me erase a little bit of the latissimus muscles here, and now we're going to start drawing in the biceps. Okay. With the biceps, it's just going to be a U shape. You want them huge arms for the Hulk. Okay, so there you go. Okay, just gonna section off where the bicep is, there and there. Now before we continue with the arm, or the rest of the arm, the forearms, I'm going to first draw out where I want the fists to be, and I'm going to measure from here about this far down. I'm going to draw like an upside down V like this, and that's going to be the thumb. I'm going to shape out the thumb like this. And now what I'm going to do is, from this line, I'm going to go down, and this right here goes down, and this goes down as well, and then just close that off. So that's the fist. We'll shape that into a fist a little bit later on. Again, same thing over here. Okay, about this far down, wrap line across, diagonal. Okay, let's shape the thumb. This line continues this way and then down. Draw a line going down over here as well, and then like this. Okay, so just pay close attention to these things. You kind of want them to be about the same size as each other, and when you compare to the face, they're about, I don't know, they're about the same size too. So don't make them too big, don't make them too tiny. This is a good size in comparison to the rest of the body. Okay, now let's draw the forearms. They go wide and then they go narrow. So wide, narrow, and then the line over here like that. Okay, same thing over here and here. Wide, narrow, like that. There. Now let's draw let's close that in actually before we continue. Okay, now let's draw the pants. It starts to widen about that much. Okay, and then over here, curve like this. If you guys drew your lines a little too far in, that's fine. Don't worry. Just have this line go behind the wrist or the fist. Okay. Okay, and then over here goes wide as well, and then down. There. Okay. Now I'm going to draw an underwear line. Although this picture of the Hulk, he's not wearing any. He's not wearing underwear. He's actually wearing pants. So regardless, we're going to just shape out the underwear line. Okay, once we have that, we're going to draw this thigh, the left thigh, bigger, and the right thigh smaller. Okay, so that that sort of indicates that this thigh is forward, this leg is forward, this leg is further behind. There. So once you have that, you guys, that is our Hulk all blocked out in different shapes. I'm gonna go grab a different pencil that's sharpened already so that I can get started with the details. Now let's zoom in on the face and let's try to draw the best Hulk face that we can draw. Okay. Starting off with the eyeline right here. He's got brows. I'm going to draw the brows. Angry looking brows. Okay. From here, I'm going to draw 2 lines going out like that. And then underneath them are very, very tiny eyes. They're kind of straight at the top and then curved at the bottom is how I'm going to draw them. And they're tiny. All right, and he's got some green pupils, half circles that connect to the top of the eye. There. Okay, now the nose is not a regular human nose. The regular human nose would be down here. He's got the Hulk nose, which is very tiny and really just really close to the top of the what am I trying to say here? It's tiny. That's what I'm trying to say. Okay, so I'm going to start with this. And then just make my way this way and this way, making sure that I'm drawing evenly. Okay, so that's not even, so let me fix that. Again, you guys, if your drawings look nothing like Mark Ruffalo, well, the Hulk doesn't quite look like Mark Ruffalo either. But yeah, the goal is to try to get a likeness of the character, the Hulk, not the actor. So, okay, so there's the nose right there. It's got a really long, like this, between the nose and the mouth is quite long. So I'm going to actually need to bring the chin a little bit lower just to compensate for that. So let's draw the mouth is going to be like this. Okay. And then like that. Okay, 2 lines here and here. Now I'm going to draw the bottom lip, and then the chin line I brought down a little bit lower, like that. Okay, the upper lip you don't really see much of. Actually, I'm not even going to bother drawing the upper lip. I won't be inking that. But the teeth, like that. I'm not going to draw the individual teeth. I am going to shade the sides there and just faintly draw where the teeth are. But if you color that in, if you make those lines really dark, it's going to look a little bit weird. So I usually don't if I don't need to. Okay, there you go. Let's draw some bags under the eyes, this way and this way. And then let's start shaping the head, okay? There you go. It doesn't have much of cheekbones. There you go. So I'm just shaping the jaw, trying to get a nice shape. Now there. Okay, not quite done. Let's draw the ears. Since we want the Hulk to look down, the ears go up. Okay, they're usually, you know, if you're looking at a person straight on, the top of the ear should align with the brow, but not in this case. Okay, Looks a little weird, so now let's fill in the hair. Widow's peaks right here, and just messy hair that goes to the side of the head. There. Okay, and then let's kind of figure out where the short hair continues. And then I'm just going to draw messy hair around this new top of the head line that we did. Okay, so very random, just a bunch of waves, really. That's what they are. Okay, there you go. Now let's draw the eyebrows. We go down like this. Eyebrows. We go down. More of these angry lines. And then just lines going across. Okay. There you go. Lines there. Lines here. There as well, and there. There you go. Okay, now let's draw the rest of the body. I'm going to zoom out now, and let's start with the chest and the top of the shoulders here. Now I made the head a little bit bigger now, but I think I want to draw, and you guys probably don't need to do this, but I'm just going to adjust his size over here. I kind of want his shoulders to be broader. No big deal, just a minor change. It doesn't really affect and much else. So there you go. So now let's figure out where the muscles go. Okay, first let's do the chest. So here's the top of the chest here. It goes down in the middle. That's the collarbone. And then here this goes like that to this shoulder. And this goes to this shoulder right here. Okay. So there's that. Let's draw this muscle. This is the latissimus, or the trapezius. There and there, like these are the huge muscles that run in the back of the neck here. So those are, and then more neck lines that kind of just go towards, there you go, that go towards the clavicle, the collarbone. There. So we've got that. Now let's draw the shoulder muscle now. And this one has some definition. So what I'm going to do is shape it out till you get to this point right here. And this is your deltoid. And your deltoid is made up of several muscles. Okay. And these muscles kind of go from here up to here. But I'm not going to draw each individually like that. What you want to do is you want to be subtle. In art, you call it delineating. And what you normally do is you use shadow instead of lines to kind of separate these muscles, but we're not doing shadows this time around, so we're just using these lines. So you don't want to connect those lines. You want to keep them kind of like that. Okay, same thing over here. Okay, here's the deltoid that goes to this point. Okay, kind of like a pumpkin, right? that, and like that. Okay, now let's draw the chest. We're going to bring this down a little bit lower and then back out to here. Make this curve and this curve. I'm going to draw a gap in between. Okay, lower over here, down like that. Okay, there you go. Nipples, just an oval with a circle inside. Oval with a circle inside. There you go. Now let's draw a line from here, just going out like this, pointing to there. There you go. And then from here, you kind of just go this way, and just hints of these like ripped muscles. But you don't want to overdo it. You just want to give these slight hints of just crazy fatless chest. Okay, there. So we've got the chest and we've got the shoulders. Now let's work on the arms, the biceps. Faint line over here, and this one comes to a point like this. Okay, there you go. Biceps means biceps have two muscles each. That's why they're called bi. Bi means two, like bicycle has two wheels. Okay, triceps you don't really see much of, so I'm just going to draw like this. So that's pretty much it. Okay, draw a line over here as well. Now same thing on this side. Goes like this. Okay, it comes to a point right here. There you go. Okay, let's draw the abs. And with the abs, it's a little bit tricky because you don't want to draw, like I said, you want to delineate the abs. You don't want to draw them as like these solid lines, but you just want to, like what we did here, you don't want to continue that line. You just want to give a hint that there is a line there. So the first thing, I'm going to start right here. I'm going to draw this kind of circle like that. And that's where his abs are going to go. Okay, start here. Let's first actually just draw where we want those abs to go. 1, 2, and then one more right here, just over the belt. Okay, now here's what I mean. So let's start with this shape right here. I'm just gonna draw like that. So it's very faint. And then same thing on this side, like this. I'm not going to draw this part. And you notice that the abs are not the same shape each time, and that's fine. They're not supposed to have the same shape. Okay. So you guys notice I'm making them different each time. And that's the tricky thing about drawing abs without drawing, what do you call it? Without drawing the shadows, is it's kind of difficult to draw abs. Okay, there you go. It looks a little weird because we don't have these lines yet. So let's fill these in. This goes in like this, and then we've got the oblique muscles right here. Okay, same thing here. This goes in, and then here we have the oblique muscles. Okay. Here we have the rib cage muscles, which I always forget what their names are, what it's named. So it's just a series of these bumps that look like that coming out from the arm, or from this side, and then we do the same thing on this side. There you go. Okay, and then just there. So that's pretty good, I'd say. Now let's continue with, before we draw the arms, let's draw the pants. First thing is 2 lines from the center going down. This one goes down as well. Let's leave that like that for now. Now let's draw the kind of where the belt lies. So here it goes like that. Circle right there. Okay, goes like that. Double up on these lines. Find the belt loops. So one there, one here. And then now let's just draw wrinkles. So imagine when jeans are stretched, they kind of make this zigzag type of fold. And now folds are a difficult thing to do tutorials on, you guys, because it's really hard to describe folds. Okay, more wrinkles here and here. I'm going to erase the underwear line over here, because you don't want it to look like he's got underwear on. There you go. And then just some rip marks, and what I'm going to do is just see that it's just a random rip line that goes like this. So it's like a tear in the fabric. Okay, I could do the exact same thing over here, kind of going like that, and then you want the fabric to kind of go out like that as well. There you go. And then we do the same thing here. Here's the seam that goes along the side of the pants. Okay, right here. Fabric all torn up. And another one on this side. Just like that. Zigzags where you see some folds right here. You want that to be zigzaggy. And there you go. Okay, so that wasn't too hard. Actually, let's draw the same seam that goes down. I'm going to draw it right here as well. Okay. Last thing we're going to draw, of course, are the fists. So let's go ahead and do that. This one first. Okay. Fingernail on the thumb first. Let's give the knuckles some prominence, giving them a bumpy look. Okay. So I made the thumbnail square. There's the thumb right there. Goes in more. Another knuckle here. Goes out like that. Okay. Now I'm going to draw a line from here that goes in like this. And then from here, I'm going to draw a line that goes like that. Now let's divide this into the 4 fingers. You want to make the index finger the largest, and then the middle finger, and then the ring finger, and then it gets smaller and smaller until you get to the ring. When you get to the ring finger, it pretty much looks like that. Okay. Now let's draw the knuckles for each finger. So here's the index finger knuckle, middle finger knuckle, ring finger knuckle, pinky knuckle. Okay, and now here it's just drawing these lines right here, like what you see on my finger here. There you go. So Just by doing that, a couple simple lines, you have yourself a fist. Okay, and over here you just want to draw this line that goes down like this. And then that's it. Okay, other side. Same thing over here now. You want to draw the thumbnail as a square. Give that thumb knuckle a bump there. Okay, this goes back. Another one over here. Okay, again from here you go down like this. And then a line going across like that. Okay, now let's divide it. You want to make sure that you're paying attention to the size of the other fingers that you drew earlier. Okay, 2, 3, and 4. Knuckles this time. There. And then just lines here. And there you go. Okay, again, 2 lines going, kind of going down the middle of the forearm here, but not too much. Fix that up. And there. You guys, that is all that is required for the Hulk tutorial. So let me zoom out. Once you have all of that, you are finished, you guys. So that is the Hulk as he appears in Avengers Infinity War. Now, I'm filming this before the movie comes out, so I don't know if he's going to stay in this form for the whole movie, or who knows, right? So he ends up on Earth somehow from being with Thor in the last movie. So we'll see where the Hulk goes from there. Thank you guys so much for following me in this tutorial, and I will see you again in my next drawing. Take care. And that is all the time that we have, you guys. Thank you so much for watching this tutorial video. Like I said, this is going to be my last Infinity War tutorial because I'd like to move on to other things. If you guys did the tutorial and you are proud of your drawings, I would love to see them. So please head on over to Google Plus and post your artwork there for everybody to see, or go to Instagram and tag me at Draw2 with your drawing. If you guys are curious about the equipment that I use to do my tutorials or to draw my art, I have a link down in the description below of all of the tools that I use, so feel free to check that out as well. If you did like this video, I would appreciate it if you liked it, commented down below, or shared this with your friends in your social media circles. And speaking of social media, don't forget you guys can find me on Facebook, on Instagram, on Google+, and of course on my website draw2.com, where you can download a free coloring page of the Hulk tutorial that we did from this video. Again, you guys, the links to all of those are down in the description below. And finally, thank you once again for watching, and as always, stay tuned for more so you can learn to draw too. I am hot.